And in case you wanted to see, a lot of this look courtesy of MAC, because guess who's a MAC girl? I told you guys I'm a MAC girl now, and now look at me stepping into my MAC girl. Yeah, it's very much so giving OG YouTube. If you want to get this look, and also, oh, I didn't even put on lashes. Like, I don't even need to put on lashes. Like, do you get it? Can you see it? Can you see it? You know, you guys know that I'm a MAC girl now. If you don't know, now you know. I went to their Sephora launch party last week, and so we are going to kind of do a little test of some products, not all of them, and mixing it with like the stuff that I use, because I mean, I might be a MAC girl, but I'm not a full MAC girl, and I'm also new here. So trying out some of these products while also chit-chatting about MAC is in Sephora. That's a big deal. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna do some of my steps while we just chat. This doesn't really have to do with the conversation about MAC and Sephora, but then it kind of does as well. I feel like it's always going to be relative. But I was thinking about the fact that, like, gone are the days, or so it seems, because of the way that the internet is inundated, but gone are the days of the experts, the people who are experts, being the source of truth. I just think it's so crazy that, like, you can really just go on any platform and literally anybody can be talking about a subject and it's taken as Bible. Is that not crazy? Like, where are the experts of the subject matters? And I'm not saying that, like, you can't have an opinion. Of course you can have an opinion. And I'm not saying that you can't voice an opinion. Of course you can voice an opinion. Like, those things are necessary to society. But I think that it's kind of crazy that it's almost as if that is all you see in here are just opinions, and it's almost presented as facts. We have to search and search to find the truth. Like, what the actual facts, there are facts in this world. There are facts. There's facts and there's opinion. Like, that is just the truth of it. And we more so see opinion-based things to the point where now those opinions are taken as fact. I think that that's crazy, to the point where if you do find that truth, is it really the truth? I don't know. And like, the actual experts of the subject matter, like, they aren't highly regarded. Who's highly regarded are just popular people, or people who make people laugh, or, you know what I mean? Like a lack of seriousness, a lack of truth. Anyway, let's talk about MAC and Sephora, because like I said, that, like, even MAC employees, experts, you know, subject matter experts, losing their, like, never would have thought that the day would have came. I think that it is just a testament of the times. It's almost like a smoke signal, you know? It's like, what the fuck else is about to happen? Especially in this beauty industry. I feel like MAC was very intentional with the fact that they did not want to be in wholesalers, but they literally had to do that in order to remotely keep up with what the industry is doing and where the industry is moving, to remotely keep up, because they already are behind. And it just goes to say, like, sometimes, like, you really just have to do the shit that you don't want to fucking do when you're a business owner. Like, and like, who would have really predicted that the internet, like Instagram and etc., would have catapulted businesses the way that it did? Who would have freaking thought that? To the point where it's like, not only catapulted them, but to a point of longevity as well. Like, this shit is still around. Like, this shit is still happening. You know, I think that a lot of long-standing business owners or giants like a Mac just didn't think that, like, this is just a phrase. Like, this is just, you know, in a little bit, this is all going to pass, you know, like this is just a fad. And we are still in it. Not to say that it isn't going to pass at some point in time, or like the relevance is going to decrease as we are seeing with Instagram, but then it just shifted to something else like TikTok. You know what I mean? So it's like, because of the lack of flexibility and like being able to amalgamate and like really like believe in it, I guess, that's led them to the position in which they are now, which is just like trying to keep up, as opposed to being like the industry shakers and movers like they were before. It's really crazy where when you start off as a disruptor and then quickly become a follower. Like that's, I mean, that could be said about a lot of brands. But I still think that it is a crazy thing to literally witness. Like y'all used to be on top. Wanna be on top? Y'all used to be on top. Like the girls used to look up to you, and now you're looking up to the girls. And it's so funny also because it's just like, it's not like they never were influencer focused or heavy. You more than confidently can say that the YouTube girls were the first influencers. You know what I mean? Like the YouTube OGs were the pioneers of the influencer. I feel like you can confidently say that opinion. And the YouTube OGs, especially the beauty girls, were Mac girls. A lot of them even were Mac, you know, like makeup counter girls, artists. It's not like they've never had influencer marketing. Like you can't tell me that when it was 2009 and you would open up YouTube and you would see nothing but like the Ruby Woos and you know what I mean? Like those staple Mac products, very heavily being reviewed and used by early days influencers, YouTube girls and IG models, Instagram girls. Like you can't tell me that that wasn't like influencer marketing as well and them utilizing that. But like they absolutely wanted to stay in this like exclusivity lens. And it's just like times were really like moving and changing. And honestly, like this shit did happen quickly. Like the downfall of the malls, the emergence of Instagram and then TikTok, and like how, and then also the downfall of heavy artistry makeup, and really more so now skin focused. So you're seeing like that declination of the brands that are so heavy in just makeup and didn't foresee and also expand in the whole beauty lens, which includes skincare. But yeah, you can't say that they didn't, you know, have their own like influencer marketing. But I think that the difference is that they didn't really, they did what the popular girls back then would do, and which is a stark difference from now, where brands are leaning into that and budgeting that and making that a thing versus just enjoying the thing. I feel like they just like, oh, like this is all a benefit to us. It's not like we are hiring influencers, not like we are sending them these products in order for them to speak on it. It literally was just like authenticity. People just literally love the products and they benefited off of that free marketing essentially, right? Versus now where it's like these brands are actively hunting for the next influencer to be able to speak to their product and actually sell it. It's like a king finally like bowing out and letting a successor step up, you know? It's like that super popular artist that has been trying to be relevant by keeping up with the Joneses, finally just like letting go of the reins and like literally falling in line with whoever is leading those Joneses, if that makes sense. But then it's also like a very big market indicator. It's not just like, oh my gosh, like Mac finally decided to you know, like be like everybody else. Like it's also like, wait, what is actually happening within the market, within the industry, within their books? Like what's happening with their customer? You know, like the Mac girl, what's happening with the Mac girl? Did they not grow with the Mac girl? Did the Mac girl not grow with the brand? What did they do, or what didn't they do? Because of course, like, yes, obviously Mac isn't really a conversation in the younger generations. Like the what Gen Z? The Gen Zs aren't talking about Mac. They're talking about Rode. They're talking about what's that other, Summer Friday. They're talking about brands like that. You know what I mean? So the actual Mac girl, like the millennials and possibly older, what didn't they do to keep her? Like those are questions that I ask or that come to mind. And then also, what could they still do to keep her? I think probably meeting her where she is, right? And that would absolutely be in those major wholesalers. It's just like, this is all just food for thought. I'm literally spitballing. I just think that it's like, it's so crazy, and it's absolutely like like it is a smoke signal. It's not just like, oh my gosh, like a giant has finally like raised the white flag and just like, okay, fine. But it's also just like, wait guys, what's going on with the industry at large? Okay, so I realized that I completely forgot about the fact that this the celebration of the launch also like really was highlighting lip products. Was really highlighting lip products. So there's like a lot of lip, and I'm not about to be using all of them, but black, dark skinned girl, dark hued woman, I got the Quen lip combo. There were other lip combos. I feel like the red one that they had was something that I was gifted before, or it was like along those same lines. So they had like a really like light nude, but it's not like a dark hued girl nude. It could still be a light brown, but it's not my nude. But this is the liner that they have for it. Cork. Yeah, because my liner is chestnut. So this is light. As you can see, like this is not like a liner, a dark liner for me. But it's actually like a nude for me. Yeah. So one of these days I could use it as a nude. You could barely see it. It's this one. What else? What I'm actually gonna use to finish my face is a blush. I am going to try the Quen lip. And then I also have a setting spray. So I'm gonna try, I am a faithful person to my setting spray, but I'm gonna try this one. You know, we're trying new things. It's a try. So, but I'm so faithful to my setting spray. Like, I'm so faithful. What is this? Multitasking setting spray. Okay. My setting spray, let me just tell you what my setting spray says. 16-hour long wear, smudge proof, ultra matte. It's not really ultra matte though, because when you spray it, like it gives you a glow. Anyway, let's try this blush. The color is Heat Index. I love blush, so let's see how this pays off. And I don't know how it's gonna look, so we're just gonna find out. Oh, it's like a it's like the cushiony blush. I'm not a big fan of that. I just feel like it just ends up looking so dirty after a while. So it's like more so like a visual thing that I'm not a fan of, but I also feel like I can't pick up a lot of product when I use those. And I like blush, so I want to like see the blush. But you see what I'm saying? It's already starting to look dirty. Okay. Okay, that's how it's looking so far. So I kind of had to scrape, I didn't scrape it, but like I like hard pressed in, and that's what gave me more color payoff. But like it's actually OD. It's OD. Not to worry, because it will be muted by my pressed powder. Woo, okay. Okay, so this is what it can look like. Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay, so now pressed powder. blend that out. See, more muted, blend it out a bit more. Okay, so then next I'm going to try out the lip. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna use like a part of the lip kit and then put a gloss on top that's not the lip gloss, the clear lip gloss, but I'm gonna use like probably like this glittery nudish. Sorry, I am that person. And it's like, I always regret this when photos are taken, but it always looks nice when I look at the mirror. Okay. I feel like you can't see this blush on camera, but it's not bad. Okay, setting spray. Let's hope for the best. I don't need to be like, first of all, I don't like matte setting spray. I don't need to be super matte today. I'm only wearing this for a couple of hours, so if that, so I feel like this should be fine. Okay, so for the lip, I'm gonna use Chestnut. I'm going to use, yeah, this is Maximal, which is like their like suede lips. And when my V card was taken, my MAC V card, I got like the reddish one. I can't remember what it's called. It's Chestnut, right? Yeah. Because I'm still like, it might not be dark enough. Okay, it's Chestnut on me. I'm gonna trust the process and keep going, but I feel like it needs to be a little bit darker. If that's the case though, I'll fix it in the end, but we're gonna trust it and keep going. Okay, so that's Chestnut. Now, I think I called it Silky Matte. That was false. Can I read? It's called Whirl. Whirl Silky Matte. You see, I said it was like a matte. It's like their suede lips. Okay. Pretty. It's focused. Very OG. You know, like, I was taught by the greatest. It gives me mauve. And if you know me, you know me. I might need that darker line. I'm not saying that I can't get away with it, but it may not call for this. One sec. I think it's calling for a darker lip, guys. Try to trust the process. Okay, do we like how this setting spray is setting? No. I'm a little hesitant to do this light gloss now. It's like this color. I'm hesitant, I'm not gonna lie. I could obviously do a clear. You guys know what a clear would look like on top of this though. That's why I want to do something a little different. Let's look at some other stuff that I have. Okay, so this is the lip gloss in Behaved. Let's see what this looks like. I feel like this is even lighter. Not lighter, but like, ooh, yeah, light pink. My makeup right now looks like it's reminding me of JT. That's not a bad thing, but it's not really what I was going for. So that is here. I made this so difficult for myself. Why am I even, why am I doing this? But it's right here. It's a really light pink. Okay, let's just try. Let's try this lip gloss. It's called Very Go Lightly. And it's very light. It's light. I'm just gonna try a little bit. I'm just like, something in me is like, girl, please don't do that. Okay, I'm not mad so far. I'm going a little bit at a time. Okay. Guys, I'm not mad. I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I'm not mad. Okay, I feel like I need just more. But not OD, but more. Especially on the top. Like there's like I need more to come onto the foot. Okay. Cause like let's not OD it. Okay, what do we think? This isn't bad. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. I thought that the lip gloss would give me more gloss. And everybody knows that I'm a gloss fiend. So unfortunately, we're also still gonna put that lip gloss on. Yep. Now, I am a tried and true Beauty Supply clear gloss girl, but you know, when in Rome. So this is basically like, you know that Amazon version? Amazon wants to be everybody so bad. What do we think? I think she's cute. I think she's cute. Okay. So that was like a little bit of products showing, talking about the shell shock of MAC being in Sephora. Thank you guys for listening to my rambles. What do you guys think of this lip? Again, this is the lip gloss. This is the, let me just show you what it is. I don't know why I'm holding up the damn container. This is the lipstick, chestnut on the liner, and then I had to darken it up because of my hue. Thank you for tuning into my TED Talk, and I will see you guys later. And in case you wanted to see like an actual real look, here we are. Not that little lazy thing I was gonna leave you guys with. But yeah, that's it. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later.